What's up YouTube? In this video I have a quick review over the newest tablet by Samsung, which is the Galaxy Tab S, which this is the 8.4 inch model. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing you'll notice is the thickness or the thinness. It is very slim, coming in at 6.6 millimeters. Putting that up to my Galaxy Tab 3 8.0. You can see it is a lot thinner. It's hard to see by camera, but it is, and also a lot lighter. I think this comes in around the 287 something mark for grams of lightness or weight. So yeah, I think this is like Samsung's flagship line of tablets, and it's really nice. They look really nice. It's just cut off, and it's just has a really nice design and look. The thinness makes it, and the lightness makes it really easy to carry, and I have really small, chubby hands, and I can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it, and yeah, it's just really comfortable to hold. On the back, sadly, they did still stick with plastic, which is kind of a disappointment because a lot of people did want like aluminum, stuff like that, like what Apple products do. But this is, I don't mind this. It is a bit of an upgrade from the slippery fingerprint magnet back. They went with like, I don't know how to describe it. Like a rubbery feeling, like it's like plastic. It's still hard plastic, but it's rubbery, and it kind of looks like the back of the Nexus 7 or something like that. This is the titanium bronze version, so yeah. All of these tablets come with this golden outline, which I don't mind. I personally liked the white better, but oh well. I mean the silver better. But then there is two models of this in colors, and that is, I mean, two colors to this. I'm sorry. And that is the dazzling white, and then this, which is the titanium bronze, and the dazzling white is just pretty much white. So yeah, there is also two different models, which is this, the 8.4, and then the larger 10.5 inch. And those are the only two models. And then there's two different internal memory versions you can get, which is the 32 and then the 16. So the screen size, getting into the display, the screen size is 8.4 inches, which is a solid screen size for watching movies, playing games, meaning it's not too big, but then it is big enough to enjoy movies and stuff. The resolution is 2560 by 1600 pixels, so I think that is the max for this size, and it is very crisp and clear. The pixel density is 359 ppi, so that's pretty nice too. I'm not sure if that's as much as the Note, but I might be confused. I don't know. It has the Super AMOLED display, which is its main feature, or one of the main features that Samsung was going after, and it's really nice, I will say. So it's not LCD like the average tablet. It is now Super AMOLED, and Samsung says it's not as reflective. I think it's just as reflective. Still is a fingerprint magnet, but it is still really nice, and as you can tell just by the the lock screen, it is really crisp. Yeah. So moving on, the touchscreen is multi-touch. There's features like the light sensor. Sorry. Yeah, as you can see, I'm recording with my phone, and I do not have stand for that, so I'm using this trophy thingy. I don't know. It has the light sensor and then the proximity sensor. The camera, it is an 8 megapixel camera with LED flash, but right out of the box it seems around 6 megapixels, I believe. Then the front facing camera is 2.1 megapixels, and they both record in 1080p. So that's nice. The hardware inside of it, like the processor and stuff like that, is the, Samsung's Exynos 5 Octa processor. As I was saying, it's Samsung's Exynos 5 Octa processor, which is 8 cores, 1.9 gigahertz quad core, and then a 1.3 gigahertz quad core processor. Also, like for different models. It's also the Snapdragon 800 processor. So yeah, as I said, there's two different things. There's 16 gigabytes in the models, and then 32. I went with the 16. It's cheaper because this does support micro SD up to 128 gigabytes, which is a lot more than I think the previous max of 64 gigabytes. So yeah, and then Air Blaster and stuff for universal remote. And I don't think I went over that actually, so sorry about that. On the top is nothing besides one speaker. On the left side, there's absolutely nothing. The bottom, you get your headphone jack, your charging port, which I believe is only like two pin or something. I'm not sure. Then on the right side, well, maybe I think I did go over this, but you get your micro SD card, your IR blaster, your volume rockers, and your sleep wake button. And so yeah, so not too much more, but anyway, this will have like a LTE model coming out, but it just came out, so yeah. One feature it has is the fingerprint scanner, which a lot of people do complain with because they say it doesn't work, but for me, I think it works great. So right there, that's I have 3 fingers. It can support 3 fingers at a time. So then, I mean, you can register 3 fingers at a time. So I have my index, my middle finger, and then my thumb. And right off the bat, just one. And with your thumb, I believe you can actually swipe downwards too. Maybe, yeah, kind of. But it works great for me. And then if it's not your finger, for instance, my left hand, I don't even think I can't even swipe it right, but there, it's really nice. Then once you turn your tablet on, it is still standard Touchwiz, a little bit upgraded, but I don't mind, I guess. Right here, I think this is called Magazine UX or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. And this is ran off Flipboard, of course, but yeah. If it will load, my internet seems to be a little spotty right now, but right here I just got a little notification. It says memory usage is over 90, so that's why I have this. These are little boost things. I like them. They save battery, and yeah. Once that's done. Okay, so yeah, you can customize that kind of stuff. What? Oh, okay. So yeah, it's all ran off Flipboard. To customize that, you just pinch in, and there's 3 screens to this, the magazine UX thing or whatever. You can have social, which is very limited. All of this is. Then you get applications, news, and back to social. So yeah. Then back to your home screen. When you pinch in, you get your widgets. Then wallpapers. Actually, I'll go to wallpapers really quick to show you what, like, the color density or how vibrant the colors are. So right here, you can tell the red is a little oversaturated, but it's really crisp and really clean. Going to, like, this is just a normal browser, not even Chrome, but I went to apple.com, and let's go to samsung.com, I guess. Samsung.com. And it is easy typing, and I have really short, stubby fingers. So, and I have really bad Wi-Fi, as you can probably tell. But overall, I mean, it loads fairly fast, and multi-window, that you just swipe in from the right, and I'll add YouTube. And I have Attack on Titan loaded, so let's watch the Fine Brothers. And then if you switch it over for complete, sorry, I was muffling. Then you can just adjust in between that, and you can surf, and it's really smooth, really nice. And when you want to get rid of that, all you have to do is pretty much all. Just delete it. I'm still figuring this out. And then yeah, but then right here, the Galaxy Tab S. Can't really zoom in. 4 million pixels of pure entertainment. Yeah, but let's go to like just google.com. Okay, and here we go. Just to show you how clear the picture is. There's no pixels showing at all. It's really nice. It's just really clean. There's barely any lag. Gameplay on it's good, and yeah. Notifications. I didn't go over too much, so sorry about that. There's ultra power saving mode, which is very useful. How to register fingers, I should probably go that. You just go to device, you go to fingerprint scanner, you click on it, and then you just click and then you can set it up. You can also have multiple users, kind of like a computer, different users, and then there's like kids mode and stuff. But yeah, there's also, it's just a really good tablet. This comes in at $399, and then the 10.5 inch comes in at $499. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick little review. Thanks for watching. See you guys.